And so first you have to break down a brick wall before you can even see the glass ceiling. And then you'll have the opportunity to bust the glass ceiling wide open into unlimited possibilities. But you can't allow race, gender, and or class to get in the way of your dreams. You have to stay persistent, and the key word is tenacious.
When it comes to getting an education, too many of our young people just can't be bothered. Today, instead of walking miles every day to school, they're sitting on couches for hours, playing video games, watching TV. Instead of dreaming of being a teacher or a lawyer or a business leader, they're fantasizing about being a baller or a rapper. Right now, 1 in 3 African American students are dropping out of high school. Only 1 in 5 African Americans between the ages of 25 and 29 has gotten a college degree. 1 in 5. But let's be very clear. Today, getting an education is as important, if not more important, than it was back when this university was founded. As my husband has said often, please stand up and reject the slander that says a black child with a book is trying to act white. Reject that.
I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today.
On the day after Martin Luther King Jr. was killed, I decided to do an exercise that would help my students to understand racism. I tried to make a difference. I'm still trying to make that difference.
Is there anyone in the United States that we do not treat as our brothers?
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah.
The black people. How are black people treated? How are Indians treated? How are people who are of a different color than we are treated?
They're part of this world. They don't get anything in this world.
Why is that?
Because they're different colors.
So they can't learn. And if they succeed, who has failed? We have. You people want to fail? No. If they get power, who loses power? We do. You want to lose power? No. We're going to accuse them of not being as smart as we are. We're going to accuse them of not being as clean as we are. We're going to lower our expectations for them. We're going to force them to live down to our expectations of them. And when they do, we're going to blame their inability to perform on the color of their eyes.
You can remember everything, honey. This isn't hard for you. Go for it.
1 hen, 2 ducks, 3 squawking geese, 4 limerick oysters, 5, I forget the other one.
Do you wish you had a paper and pencil?
No.
Did you learn anything?
Yes.
Do you appreciate what you just learned?
Yes.
Did you like the way it was taught?
No.
No. Any of the rest of you ever taught in that fashion?
Yeah.
Yes. And did you have to express appreciation for it? Yeah. Could you learn something from her example?
Believe that we were in a post-racial era until we received a reminder, several reminders. We just had the 50th anniversary of the March on Washington, and this was actually preceding the controversial Trayvon Martin case that occurred. And I do believe that this actually woke up many people from what Malefisanti calls a cultural amnesia. We begin to realize that we are not in a post-racial era today, and we still have work to do. What we can do to encourage the Black communities today is to begin coming together as one, to merge the gap between the younger generation versus the older generation, to stop placing hierarchy within the communities, within our families, and to see each other and to work together in unity as a community, unification, if you will, of the Black people coming together as one. So I becomes we in this situation.
Some of you are thinking, oh, this is too harsh for this young woman. James Byrd, black man in Texas, dragged to death behind a pickup truck by 3 white males. Matthew Shepard, young man about you're a little younger than you are, had the misfortune to be born gay, beaten with a pistol about the head until they cracked his skull. Now, I'm sorry, but those things happen because we live in a society in which people are allowed to treat those who are different in an ugly way because of their differentness. I cannot shed tears for a young white female in this exercise who knows that this is an exercise, who knows that it's temporary, who knows that she's getting a college credit, 1 hour of credit for being here. I'm sorry.
Say you a gangster, that don't impress me none. You say you a gangster, ain't seen a thing you done.